Ancestors, hear my plea. Da, 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 da. You'll bring honor to us all. Welcome to the chat room. Alright, so quick test. Alrighty, comes right up. Okay, hey everybody. So, sorry if you were watching earlier where my Risk of Rain playthrough just suddenly cut off. I actually completely lost power. To the point that so where I'm at, I guess like a transformer blew or something happened, but I'm at my company's like yard where they have outlets that sprinters can plug into, and I'm sitting in the bed of my van right now, or not in the bed, but like in the back of the van, and I'm just hanging out, doing recordings and shit, and I kid you not, um. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so what? Oh, that's the warrior. I might have to do the warrior class. All right. We are going to be Steve. Uh, but yeah. So basically, like they lost power and they only just got it back. So that's why like the recording just cut off in the middle of it. Yeah, that's fine. Class. Okay. So normally, what I do for this? Oh my god. All right. Okay. That actually that's not bad. Makes sense. Oh, that's badass. Oh, so we get to be a. Oh my god. Oh, so you get the. I mean, completely. Oh, I love the landing strip. Also, that dagger is actually. I half want to do that. Just that dagger. Cestus and the Broken Longs. Really? Ooh, it's tempting. It is tempting. Oh. Oh, the cheeks. God, the cheeks. So normally I do deprived for these runs. I'm not gonna do that because I want this hammer. And I'm being dumb about it, but I want it. Also, so if you were following me before, you'll notice that I'm doing something different this time around. That is because the what it was having me do before, I downloaded a mod for the game, a mod overhaul, where it was having me go through the game, or I was doing it with the Ashes of. I love this cutscene, but I was doing it with the oh shit, what's it called? The Daughters of Cinder, and I absolutely hated it to the point I got like I think an hour in, and I just uninstalled it. So we're doing a new game. This is just Dark Souls Remastered, and we do have a randomizer going, as you saw from the different classes. So I truly don't know what we're going to find, what we're going to encounter. I also debated doing Dark Souls 3, which is something I might do because I absolutely love the Convergence mod for Dark Souls 3. But I really want to have a friend of mine play with us, or do a playthrough of that with me.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
This is
The
so
witch of
grainy
Herzeg
in
and
2K.
the daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the lord of sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
It's incredible that everybody forgot about the pygmy until Dark Souls 3.
With the strength
Sunlight Spear.
peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna skip that. So yeah, I truly don't know what we're going to find here. Could be something really. I don't know what we're going to encounter. I don't know like what pathways we're gonna end up having to take. Um, I truly do not know because of the way that this randomizer works. I'm still debating if I want to re-download Dark Souls 3 instead. I really. Oh, it's tempting. But I've already beaten the shit out of Convergence, which is why it's like I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, I could do Pokemon Infinite Fusions. That's a thought. Ooh, because I do love Pokemon. I love me some Pokemon. I do indeed love me some Pokemon. Ah, quick, get undercover. Punk. Yeah, so I guess we're kind of being more of a warrior this time around. Yep. God. So this weapon right here, this is normally something you can't get until Honor Londo. So it does require you to use it with both hands. But look at that. So it does 120 physical damage and 200 lightning damage in addition to that. It is it is probably the most powerful lightning weapon or probably just the most powerful weapon we can get for a while. Like, it is incredibly powerful. Oh, haha! He's got the channeler armor. Ah, sure. Oh, nice. Thanks. I mean, I can stop you from being a hollow. I just have to kill you and eat your soul. Huh? Oh, I forgot. Alright. No catalyst for us, so it would be over there. Thunk. Gotta love those invincibility frames. And then you immediately do your... Oh, you didn't do it! I'm shocked. Normally they do their running thrust as soon as possible. Alright. Face meets hammer. Yeah. So, the blacksmith hammer is one of the only weapons, I think, in the entire game that we can actually start with where that can happen. Where we can actually one-shot that boss, because it does so much damage. I don't think there's a single other weapon we can start with that'll actually do it. It's such a good, it's a giant, and even better, it's wood. It's not a metal hammer. It is just a big chunk of wood that you smack people in the face with. It's incredible. It is my second favorite weapon in the game. Oh, that's the paladin armor. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's one of my favorite armor sets, actually. I usually have Solan wear it. Alright, so first and foremost, because of the randomizer, I am going to be going around and checking every possible item spot. Because I need to know... Dust scale. Dust Crown grants halves HP. Okay, so maybe I'm going to be a mage then. Poor start to being a mage, if I'm being honest, but... Sure. Are you? Beatrice's armor set. Oh, that's great. Um... Okay. Yes. Holy shit. Sunlight Blade? He just gives us Sunlight Blade. Oh my god. I think we might be a caster. Oh, I definitely want the Soul of Heroes. The Brave Warrior is not worth 10,000 though. Yeah, so that's a one-time buy. I'll do that. I'll buy that. That's fine. Also, I'm gonna buy that. Let me see. Oh, the Black Knight Sword. That's good. That's actually because it's a one-time thing, so that's actually not bad. Yep. See ya. Peace. Alright, and then, yep. So there's an item up here. Soothing Sunlight. Oh my god, wait a minute. I think that's the Guinevere spell, isn't it? Yeah, that's Guinevere's spell. That's hilarious. That is actually incredible. Alrighty. So typically if you're going to be doing the randomizer run, this is going to be like the make or break moment. Is these chests down here. And a miracle. Another miracle heal. Alright. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Yeah, we are going to be a miracle caster. I guess. Which is good. All things considered. Ha! And there's my other favorite weapon in the game. Is the Gravelord sword, which I think also requires 16 strength, if I remember correctly. Ring of Favor and Protection. That's incredible too. Let me double check. Oh no, okay, so it does require 24 strength. So that might be something we upgrade to. Because that weapon is absolutely incredible as well. Okay, and then I don't know if I can... This will actually be a great test of this. Wow, yeah, we're going to be able to handle this no problem. I say as I promptly miss. Yeah, let's get some health. Ow! Stop! Nope. I missed. Dried finger. Damn it! That's like the... Alright, that's fair. You know, we have gotten an absolutely insane start. All things Oh. Oh, Artorias. Oh, that made me immediately sad. Oh, Artorias. Fuck. So, I also should clarify too, I don't know for sure if I'm going to get all the way through the game. Probably not, but if I do, there is one boss that I cannot fight anymore, and that is because when I played Dark Souls 3 when it first came out, or Dark Souls 1, I'm sorry, when it first came out, and then I played Prepare to Die, which was the DLC version. And I made the mistake of doing the DLC before fighting a certain boss called Sif. And then I went to go fight that boss again. And it broke my fucking heart. I cannot do that boss fight now. Okay, that's yeah, so I'm fat rolling, which is not good. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it broke my heart. And it was just like it was such a like cuz you didn't expect it back in the day cuz like games didn't really have consequences. And so it was like, "Oh, you go through the game, blah 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 blah," like and then that just hurt. And so it was like, "Okay." And ever since then, I can't kill that boss. I I can't do it. So I avoid that fight. And there have been times where I've just ended a playthrough before, um, because I couldn't handle it. Oh yeah, so speaking of which, I didn't talk about this before, but obviously merchants are also their items are also. Oh, cool. All right, there's the pyromancy flame. So their items are also randomized, which is good. But what's interesting is the game will basically go, oh, you want to do. Oh, that's too much. Um, but so basically, what happens is that or I completely forgot where it was going. Never mind. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. Oh my God, that's incredible too. Oh, now we don't have to worry about going through the fucking catacombs. We're getting super lucky, like getting a lot of really. Hey, hell yeah. Oh, we get to be a Sunbro now. A bona certified Sunbro. But yeah, I can't do that boss fight. It oh it hurts so much. Oh, it hurts so much. And we get another miracle, of course. Which again, totally fine. Actually, at this point, might as well just because we know we're gonna do it. So, but yeah, it I have a lot of good memories about like Dark Souls and stuff. Also, a lot of terrible memories of the PvPers. Like, it was literally the original Dark Souls that turned me off to PvP in games. Um, and it was actually a large part of why I just stopped doing PvP altogether. To this day, I actually do not like PvP. Okay. So sometimes we can get this item over here without triggering the dragon, the Durgon to wake up, which would be ideal. All right, no, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, we got it. Hey, cool. Eh. Oh, I did that way too soon. Oh, it didn't kill me though. I'm. How the fuck did I tank that? All right, works for me, I guess. Although normally I actually prefer to just not have any souls when I come down here to do this, and then I just jump off the ledge and it teleports you all the way back up to the top and you lose barely any runes. for your efforts. But yeah, Dark Souls actually does a Dark Soul. Now that I think about it, I think Dark Souls was one of the first games that like just really tugged on, not necessarily like my heartstrings and just to be like, oh, such a sad game, but it was like it was one of the games that made me feel genuinely bad and like have existential, not dread, but like sorrow for the characters. Uh, because like the big one that comes to mind is obviously the story of Artorias, but or for this game anyways. But the other big one that comes to mind is Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 and almost every NPC you interact with, it's a fucking tragedy. It is so sad what the characters go through. Okay, I am going to go ahead and since I have these, so remember the soul of the hero cost me 500. Yeah, for 10,000. Not a bad way to start. Okay. So we'll do 14 for now. Strength. Let's do one more to Dex. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that figures. And then, yeah, Sunlight Blade takes 30. Oh, the Gravelord Dance. I don't remember that only taking 0. Alright, cool. Now, I believe items that we can get from killing enemies is also randomized. I think. Yeah. That's the attack they usually use. Oh, the greatsword. And no, I did not forget. Okay, so the spell Stoneplate Ring. Okay, so boom. Okay, so that's each Dark Souls game changed how the jumping mechanics worked. So it was never the same twice in a row, which made it very irritating when you're jumping between the games to try to remember which damn thing did which damn thing. Oh, the Eye of Death. Kind of a waste, or no? Because I guess no. Yeah, it is kind of a waste because there's kind of no point in doing PvP. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. Yeah, the PvP shit. So yeah, but it was this game that actually killed PvP in like Dark Souls and any From Software game for me. And it wasn't because of skill. It was so there's a point, and we will encounter it, where oh sick, large ember right off the bat. That's incredible. But there's a point very early on where in basically every From Software game there is oh I remembered a different area right here. Large Titanite shards. Okay. But there are PvP areas for every single From Software game. Ow. And in Dark Souls, so like for example, Dark Souls 2, I think it oh god, it was the dragon area I'm trying to remember. It has been so long since I've done Dark Souls. It was the dragon Dark Souls 2. It was the dragon area. It was the underground like desert area, I think. No, that's in Dark Souls 1. Um it was the dragon area. It was the area with the like the underground like it was a water area where you have to walk around and stuff snipes you. You'd get invaded all the time there. And you're trying to kill the frog boss thing. And then there were a couple of other areas, but like there are areas that are invasion areas where people will invade you all the time. Um, and in Dark Souls 3, were a number of areas that also were the exact same thing. Um, Dark Souls 1, there's a few different areas where they did that, but one of the areas that was the most popular invasion point, bar none, was actually right near this area, right at the beginning, where every new player goes. Oh, that's... We might be doing an Artorias cosplay, I guess. Because that is Artorias' sword. Oh, Sif. Um... Oh, I almost forgot. The Covenant of Artorias. No! Stop it! Oh, you fucking asshole. Game, I hate you. Oh, you're breaking my... Breaking my heart, raccoon. But yeah. But yeah, so it's actually not this area, but there's an area right before you have to go fight the bosses. The first boss of the game, or second boss of the game, I guess, called the Gargoyle. And oh no, it's I think it's the third boss actually. Because we have to fight a boss over there. Anyways, um, so there were players who would. So this also changed in pretty much every Dark Souls game, where depending on I love that. I love the Graveler dance. Um, but every invasion was based off of different factors. And in Dark Souls 2 specifically, ooh, we actually need this. Okay, so there's an infinite supply of these transient curses. That's awesome. Um, so what would end up happening is that that's also super good. So what would end up happening is that in Dark Souls 1, invasions were based off of your level. So, like I'm level 22. So that would mean that anyone that wants to invade me, that means I can be invaded or summon anyone who is level, I'm 22, I think it was like 32 to 12. And so it was like From Software's way to go like, okay, like we're gonna limit invasions and we're gonna make this more fun for everybody. Um, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so that's from the DLC stuff. This is that's the Dark Magics. That's really neat. Oh, Chaos Fire Whip. That's nuts. That's I'm not gonna take it because I don't like the Chaos stuff except for uh, Chaos Fireball, but that's kind of nuts. I do like the Claymore though. The Claymore is fun. I don't remember if this is a good one or not. I mean, we need that Artorias cosplay, so I am going to grab the other heal though.
Oh, thanks. Come back.
So, but yeah, so it's based off of your invasion level, and what would end up happening is that people will invade new players. So they will go through, or they became so good at PvP because it was all they would do, that they could perfectly parry every weapon in the game because they would pour countless hours into PvP and PvP exclusives. But the way that this game, the way that Dark Souls 1 handled invasions, is that when I'm hollowed, I cannot be attacked. The second I become human, I can be attacked. And I have to be human to summon NPCs or other players to help me fight bosses. So if I want to play with other people, I can be invaded. Um, and so there were people who could perfectly parry every weapon in the game who would come into this noob area and just murder and chain kill. Not just like one time. They would just sit here with these characters and just chain kill new players. So if you've ever heard the word or the phrase a twinker, that's actually came from Dark Souls. That was where that term originated. And it came from people who were using like gear like the blacksmith's hammer. You're not supposed to get this until Honor Londo, which is like almost halfway through, if not all the way halfway through, the entire game. Um, but people would get like they would invade and they would just sit there and then they would attack and just kill new players. And I got pissed off because I was invaded by the same guy, like, I think it was like 3 or 4 times. And I finally just asked him, I'm like, dude, like, why are you invading new players? Like, I've used a different weapon every time. You've parried me every time to the point I can't hit you. Like, why are you just invading new players when we can't even fight back? His response was, and I will never forget this until the day I die. The douchebag said that if I'm good enough to be able to go through the entire game without leveling up once, I can kill whoever I want. And so literally he just wanted to come back and kill new players who had no hope of beating him because it was he just liked killing people that couldn't fight back. Ow. Yeah. So the reason why that fire didn't do a whole lot is because one, the shield, and then two, the armor. But it kind of like, I was just like, wow, the people that play this game are horrible. And it didn't stick, but like, because I do some PvP, but like for the most part, I mostly do PvE now. Because it's just, I don't want to encourage or even like interact with people from this game that do PvP now. And that's kind of been like a thing for me for years now. Gosh damn it. I was trying to avoid that, thank you much. Haha. Oh, Demon Titanite. Oh, yeah. So there's an item down there. Gotta be careful with those shield guys. Usually they will not attack unless you attack their shield first. Sometimes, though, they will just give you the stabbies right off the bat. Yeah, there's the thrust. Yeah, God. Ooh, Twinkling Titanite. But yeah, God, Dark Souls 2 was it was tragic. Just like the whole Remember Me. Mm, it was sad. Haha. God, yes. Oh, so much damage, so little time. Oh. You know what? I will take humanity. All things considered. The Old Witch's Ring. Wait a minute. Isn't that the one that lets me talk to, Old Witch's Ring. Yeah, I think that's the one that lets you talk to the spider. Quelaag's sister, I think. It's been a long time since I've played, Prepare to Die. The only reason why I remember half of what I do is because I put so much time into this. I wonder, can I do it? This is a horrible mistake. I want to be very clear on this. This is bad. I should not be doing this, but damn it, I'm going to do it anyways, because I want to see if I can. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! That means he's gonna be fast! Oh no! Well, I mean, to be fair though, that also means he's not gonna have the resistances though. Oh, I staggered him. Oh, that moment of sheer just panic though, realizing that he is gonna be able to actually run up to me though. Whew. I have a lot of good memories of Dark Souls. But I was also one of those players where I was more interested in helping other people out than in actually like invading or trying to well, obviously not invading, but like trying to like challenge myself or doing like struggles. I just like finding stuff, exploring stuff, and then like helping other people play the game. Like there's a character that I play in the Elden Ring who she's one of the characters that I actually made in Dark Souls. And her whole thing is she is a paladin. And so what she does is she is literally just a defender. So all she does is help. Thank God. She helps new players. Like she will literally, or she is a, so she's a healer, but she's also like a, she's not a tank. She is a tank. She draws aggro, and then she also has a couple of aggressive spells, but she can do buffs, and I like being that, like, wow, that was close. Heck, get his toes! Technically, I think I just bashed his knee in. Blood red moss. Oh, I should have bought the fucking toxic thing. Oh well, it's fine. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Alright, so, for the purposes of Dark Souls, um, you need to have 25 faith to be able to join. Is that a Trick of the Dragon? Dragging these nuts. Where'd the dragon go? That triggered the dragon. That triggered the dragon. There we go. That is actually fitting. Sure. What's up? Sure. I just remembered there's an event that happens in Dark Souls 1 that kind of like the whole thing with that one boss that I will never fight again. I can't let happen again because the one time I did because I didn't know, it fucking broke my heart. And I swore I would never let that happen to him again. Like, as a kid, that fucking wrecked me so hard. Oh, God. Okay, so, the other thing with Dark Souls 1 is when you have spells, spells are purely based on usage. So like this has 40 usages, but you can do that once. So you can equip the same spell, and so now if I equip heal, I now have 10 uses of heal, not just 5 and 5, or not just 5 casts. That's why there isn't an MP bar. Attunement will also increase your total cast amount. So personally, I actually prefer this method of casting. I think it went a little bit more like tactfully, I guess. I actually wonder, because I'm very resistant to fire at this point. I wonder if I could tank this. So, normally if you snipe the dragon tail, you get an item. If you ever see a dragon in Dark Souls 1 or 2, go for the tail. But in this, if you just run past him and it lets you skip a little bit of the game, you want to be right about here. And then he is going to jump up. Yeah! And then if you have a strong enough weapon, you can actually melee attack, and you'll do enough to break the tail off. Yeah. So I don't have enough faith to join the Sunlight Covenant. God fucking damn it, Dave. Alright, Dung Pie. Wonderful. Soul of a Proud Knight. And that is useful. A what? Oh, that is absolutely going to be like a key item, I think. Oh, cool. Okay. That's actually a good place for that, now that I think about it. Alright, I am going to go ahead and go back down, though, to do the other side, because I do want to take care of that. God fucking damn it, Dave. I love that, the pacing of that. So normally you would want to snipe the dragon tail from, like, down here, but... Boom! Yeah, see, so like he absolutely started to attack before I could. I fucking hate these rats though. Fuck you, rats. I just realized I'm like bashing their brains in with a giant wooden hammer. Okay, and so that leads us to there. Now, theoretically, if we were to book it, or if you were to snipe, you might be able to kill that guy to the right of the boar. Or it's the guy to the left of the boar, I think. Yeah, it's the guy to the left. You might be able to snipe him before he runs off to shut the gate, and then that's another, like, little shortcut you can do. A boot. We are going after much more dangerous. We are going after the most dangerous prey. Man. Hello. Ah! Does he like me? Does he think I'm cute? Are you... Ah! Oh no! Run away. See, that's the thing. I kind of have to make sure, like, he's actually chasing me. This is terrifying. It's like the worst game of bait and cat and mouse. God damn it, he went back up again. Wait, where did he go? Whoa. What? Ah! Alright, nope, we're not doing this. Come on. I wish the camera wasn't ass, though. There we go. Now he's running. I prefer to bait him down to here. Ow! Yeah, I deserve that. That's a lie. I did not, but... So, with these characters, or with the Dark Knights, you only get one shot at killing them. If you don't get their items before, like, on that first time, you just don't get them. It kind of sucks, but I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do about it, so... Soul of a Proud Knight. Okay. So, there's a few different ways to deal with the boar. Personally, I prefer to drop down, and then run the fuck in here. Also, he will just run away, so... Now, this boar, you can actually attack his back. Oh, I forgot to fist the boar. Damn it. Well. Oh well. Where did you come from? Alright. I actually really love... The Claymore was actually my favorite weapon in Dark Souls 1. Shit. I should go back through these. Because I miss... Oh. I miss how janky games used to be. Ow. And rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. I can sing, but I'm also like, I'm trying not to blow out the mic, so. Okay, right here, from this point onwards, you could not be hollow, or you could not be human throughout the entire game, or for the rest of this area until you fought the gargoyles, because you would be invaded non-stop. Also, like, for those who are also saying, like, oh, it couldn't have been that bad, like, it's just being invaded, like, deal with it. Well, so unlike modern games that deal with invasions and shit like that, Dark Souls 1 was kind of one of the first games that ever did this. Um, so what would end up happening? Ow! Well, I'm dead. Oh, thank God. No second attack? I thought they normally did a second. Um, so cooldowns on being invaded in Dark Souls 1, I think, did not exist. So once you killed an invader, you could be invaded again very quickly. And if you died to an invader, I think there might have been some sort of a protection, like 5 minutes or something like that. But I think that also might have been Dark Souls 2, not 1. Um, but what made it so horrifically stupid is that in Dark Souls 1, um, what you saw on your screen as the player being invaded was not real. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is if there was any sort of lag or disconnection or any sort of variant between yourself, the invader, and you, the player, the game would automatically default to the invader's game as the correct state of things. So that means that I could be in the middle of combat with you, and if for whatever reason our games lost sync or disconnected even for a little bit, I would just stand like this for 5 to 10 seconds until our games reconnected again. At which point, whatever you were doing to my character just standing there happened in a blur on my screen. To the point. Remember where I said starting from this point on you can't be human because you get invaded constantly? I have been fighting this guy before, and I was teleported all the way back to that fog gate, and I was backstabbed and one-shot by someone who was invading me. Because that was the point where the disconnect happened, so they went back, found my body, backstabbed me, killed me, and then it just took I think it was like a minute and a half for the game to actually catch up. That is why, and it was just like it was absolutely horrible, like dark. It was so bad. It was so bad. You guys have no idea how much I hated it. It was so bad. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to whinge like too much. Whoops. Okay, so this guy, this douchebag, he is the most dangerous of the Balder Knights that you can fight because he uses a rapier, not like their long swords. Might as well. Thunk. That was close. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Andre. Possibly level up my hammer. You go down just like Bloody Mary. Mariana. Mariana Cross. I can't go that deep. On a cross. Oh, that was bad. Ugh. In just a Bloody Mary. Okay. Purchase item. Oh, attraction skulls. Soul of a hero. That's incredible. I'm sorry. Nope. Fuck that. I'll buy 5 of these. Oh, thank God. That is incredibly nice. So, very rarely merchants here will actually have an infinite supply of Titanite stones. So if you ever see something that's like a low cost, like this, so this is infinite twinkling Titanite too, which is actually incredible. Um, which is why I immediately bought a bunch of them. Yeah, actually I want this too. They are really making it so that we can do Artorias's. Oh, the Bloodbite ring. Hell fucking yeah. Hurrah!
Most weapons, if you there are two types with essential start as you've noted you forge it whether you forge weapon nobody so what
I mean, I'm already hollow, but sure.
don't get yourself nice.
Alright, let's go ahead and just use this. Because I'm not going to worry about, like, leveling up too much right now.
Why not?
Oh, there we go.
I'll be seeing you next week.
Okay, and then talk to him again.
I've hunted the embers. Perhaps you have. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, because I think we also got the crystal ember.
It won't. I'm out.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, so these all use the Titanite. Yeah, the Abyss. Oh, Artorias. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna be doing our Titanite stuff with that. Oh, the Gravelord. I didn't know that. Oh, it's fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay. Oh, that takes a lot.
Get yourself neither.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna use more of our souls than I thought we were going to. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, also, on a side note, the way that this game went about this is boss items were used with, or in regards to... Uh-huh. Oh, that's right.
Get yourself.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to, I guess we're gonna level up some more. But, shh. But yeah, it, I don't know. I liked, I do like eggs. Now, I'm not gonna have anybody to summon, so I need to get, my faith needs to be 20. Actually, I think the requirement might be 22, and you get 5 faith for each summon or being summoned that you get. So, if you don't have people to work with, that's a way around it. But the problem then there is you're not going to really be able to get your medallions. I think there are some enemies that drop them, like almost guaranteed though. You can kind of get them from them, but with a randomizer, it's going to be, I just need to find the enemies that drop. Uh-huh. Dark you. Dark you. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Ow! Yeah, I'm dead. I survived? Never mind. But the channeler is dead. That's the important thing. Dun 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 dun. Because once the channeler dies, he does not respawn. So I'm actually okay with that ending. So the channeler's weapon is one of those things where people will restart the game over and over and over again to get, because its special attack is that weird little dance that he did that buffs both his himself and allies. Oh, they dropped Twinkling Titanite. Well, son of a bitch. Had I known that, I wouldn't have spent all my money on buying Twinkling Titanite. I wouldn't have spent 9,000 on buying Twinkling Titanite. Fuck. Oh, I should also do that. Oh, that's not good. Okay, fuck you. And hit you from behind a fucking wall. No. I won't say no to a good spear. Oh yeah, but the way that weapon or boss weapons went or boss souls went is you would have to max out a weapon and then you could actually fuse it with the boss soul and that would allow you to make the boss weapon. However, because we're running a randomizer, there is I think a 75% chance that if we find a boss soul, we will actually be finding its fused weapon instead of just the soul. Oh, that's not good. Because I think that means that every time we find a corpse that falls down now, it's going to be the skull thing, and we only needed one of those. Oh, I'll actually get to see what his face looks like. Oh, you scumbag. You are a dick. I knew it. But yeah, I think I'm going to switch over to Infinite Fusion. Just because I like watching I like playing Infinite Fusion. Even if it gives me a panic attack every time I got him play. Like, I kid you not. I was just playing, or I'm going to show you guys. I was just playing and I got swarmed by, oh, no. But I got swarmed by, fucking legendary Pokemon of all things. Alright. So if you roll the second you land, you can actually avoid. Yeah, that was like almost every area that I had was like, it was like, oh, legendary, 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 legendary. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't have the Pokeballs to catch all of these. Stop. Ugh. It was fun though. I greatly enjoy Infinite Fusion. Okay. And then we are going to reverse hollowing. Okay, yeah. Then if we come down here, I did not mean to be back here. Nah, you have a choice. So normally what you can do is you can just kick him off. 2 kicks and he falls to his death. It's fine. Okay, so yes, no response, she cannot speak. But if we do, is it this? No, okay. I thought it was that, but does it drop? Okay. Well, anyways, you kick him off twice, and that's how you get the Ring of Favor. But I forgot, we need to be human in order to get, to be able to summon people, and we need to be able to summon Solaire. So. Actually, now that I think about it, joining the Covenant is a complete waste of time because there's no guarantee that anything we get from the Covenant is actually going to be what we want. It's not guaranteed to be like lightning magic. We are fucking ripped. Also, I might just go to bed because I'm tired. I also keep getting, like... I'm a little concerned because I keep getting load offers that I don't really want to do. Which is not, like, a good way to approach it, because, like... And that's, like... So I'm gonna talk a little bit of work because God knows I'm panicking. So basically the way that it goes is I'm a trucker, obviously. And so I work with a company who does like the notice boards or the load boards for me, so I don't have to try to like fight people about it or fight corporations, which is totally fine. So I was dealing with so that like I have a whole bunch of stuff coming up, which is making my stress like skyrocket. Um, but I was going through and like they keep giving me load offers that are having me go like picking up at 7, 8, 9 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Go through. If you've never played Dark Souls before and you want to, for this fight, just stand here for a bit. Let whoever you summon, that's an NPC, so they're not going to do it, let them get into position because it will only help you. Then when they're ready, start walking. Because the gargoyles are going to come down from the bell tower. And it's... Oh, there we go. Oh, he's focused on me. Solaire, don't do that, please. Damn it! There we go. Oh, I got a full armor set from his tail instead of the weapon. So yeah, pretty much everything in the game is weak to lightning. Like, lightning is grossly overpowered in this. And then also we did upgrade the hammer a lot. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I just about one-shot that boss. Excuse me. Dark Souls 2, they nerfed lightning a lot. What was OP in Dark Souls 2 was poison, if I'm remembering correctly. And then Dark Souls 3, it was not, it wasn't miracles that was OP. What was it in Dark Souls 3? I don't remember. But Dark Souls 2 was by far and above my favorite, like, game. Ah, that actually doesn't look terrible on him. Soul of a Proud Knight. Yeah, I'll take that. No, I'm not gonna do the poison though. I could do the dragon scale though. Chameleon. Oh, he actually has the book of the guilty. Well, what is it? You're a weirdo, dude. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I was talking about so with Christmas coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, freight is going to be terrible coming up. And that's really bad because that means that like trying to get work is going to be really annoying. Um, so like already it's probably going to start slowing down this week. So like I'm probably not going to work between Christmas and New Year's Day. So like I have to get my money in so that I can like get my DOT inspection done, replace the windshield and all that good shit. Um, so like I'm like panicking because it's like, oh dear God, I need to do I need to do this. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end things here. I will probably come back on to do Infinite Fusion. I might not though. So thank you all so much for watching. If you see me here in about 5 minutes, I will be on Infinite Fusion. If not, I went to bed. So thank you so much.